Hey everyone, it's me Jenny and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to crochet this corner to corner hand towel. So this is how the top look like with the button. It is easy to slide out and slide in. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is using corner to corner stitch and it is 15 inches by 15 inches. Okay, so I'm going to show you step by step and let's get started. Okay, so the yarn that I will be using for this tutorial is this Premier Home yarn. Okay, I love the color. So this is 85% cotton and 15% polyester. You can use any cotton yarn that you have. It's better if you can have 100% cotton. And the colorway for this is gray splash. Okay, medium width yarn number 4. Okay, so for button, this is the button, wood button I got from eBay. This is 1.5 inches or 3.5 centimeter. For crochet hook, I'm going to be using 4.5 millimeter. This is smaller hook than what's suggested at the yarn label, but I want to have tighter stitch. Okay, so start. Now let's start by making a slip knot. Okay, so once you make a slip knot, now you're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next for row 1, we're going to make 3 double crochet and starting from the 3rd chain. Okay, so starting at the 3rd chain, we're going to make 1 double crochet. Next chain, we're going to make the 2nd double crochet. And lastly, the last chain, we're going to make another 1 double crochet. Okay, so done with row 1, you get this square right here. Now let's start with row 2. Now for row 2, we're going to start with chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So same as the first row, we're going to make 3 double crochet and starting from the 3rd chain from the crochet hook. Okay, so 1, 2, and lastly 3. So now we're going to slip stitch into this right here. Okay, this one right here. Okay, so slip stitch. Now we're going to make another square. Start with chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Now done with row 2. Now we're going to start with row 3. For every new row, we're going to start with chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to make 3 double crochet starting from the 3rd chain. 1, 2, 3. So 1 double crochet right here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we made the first square for row 3. Now we're going to slip stitch right here. Slip stitch. Now we're going to start with chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so slip stitch into the last square from row 2. So every new square you're going to start with chain 3. Okay, so first slip stitch. Now start with chain 3. 1, 2, 3, 3. Next we're going to make 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. So done with row 3, we made 3 squares. Now for the new row, row 4, start with chain 5. Every row starts with chain 5, every new row. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to make 3 double crochet starting from the 3rd chain. 1, 2 and 3. Now we're going to slip stitch into chain 3 right here from the previous row. Right here, slip stitch. So as I said earlier, every new square start with chain 3. 1, 2, 3 and make 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Now slip stitch to the next square, slip stitch into the chain 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Next we're going to make 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Now the last square for row 4, slip stitch right here and chain 3. 1, 2, 3 and we're going to make 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so done with row 4. This is how it looks like. Okay, so from now onwards, all you need to do for every row start with chain 5, and for every new square of every row you're going to slip stitch at the chain 3 space from the square from the previous row, and for every square start with chain 3 and make 3 double crochet into the same chain 3 space. Okay, so go ahead, crochet until you get 15 inches, and or it really depends how wide you want it to be, and I'll meet you once you're done. Okay, so once you crochet up to 15 inches long for the length, and I finish one whole skein of yarn, I only have this much left. Okay, so this is 15 inches, and for this 15 inches I get total of 18 rows. Okay, so I'm gonna count. It's so hard to see right now, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so now we're going to do the decrease. I'm going to show you how to do that. So first we're going to start right here where you end, and we're going to start to decrease from here and right here at the end. Okay, so we're going to start with chain 1, and now we're going to turn the work, and we're going to make 3 slip stitch. 1 right here, 2 and 3. Okay, so first slip stitch into the first stitch right here, the second slip stitch into the next stitch, and the third slip stitch is into the chain 3 space. Okay, right here. Now we're going to start the regular chain 3 and make 3 double crochet into the chain 3 space. Okay, so chain 3 and then make 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Now we will slip stitch into the next square from the previous row. Okay, slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3 and make 3 double crochet. 1, 2 2 and 3. Now slip stitch to the next square. Okay, so we're going to repeat the same, make chain 3 and 3 double crochet into every square from the previous row, and do the same all the way till the last square from the previous row. Okay, so you're going to repeat the same until you reach this square right here. Okay, so I'll meet you once you're done. So now once you crochet up to this stitch right here, the square, now we're going to slip stitch into the last square from the previous row. Okay, slip stitch and chain 1. Okay, we're going to chain 1 instead of chain 6 because we're going to do decrease. Okay, so chain 1, turn the work and slip 3 stitch. Okay, so we're going to slip the first stitch right here. Now slip stitch into the next stitch, and the third slip stitch is into the chain 3 space from the previous row. Okay, so start with chain 3, 1 2 3, and we're going to do the square. So as usual, every square you're going to start with chain 3 and make 3 double crochet. Okay, so done with the first square of the row. Now slip stitch to the next square and start with chain 3, 1 2 3, and 3 double crochet into the chain 3 space. Okay, so this is 2 and 3. Okay, so go ahead and continue, do the squares, and I'll meet you at the end of the row right here. Now once you make your last square of the row, go ahead and slip stitch into this chain 3 space. Okay, so this is how it looks like. We are decreasing right now, you can see. Now we will start with next row. Every new row start with chain 1, turn the work and make 3 slip stitch. Okay, so now we're going to do slip stitch 1 2, and the third slip stitch always into the chain 3 space in from the previous square. So start with chain 3 and make 3 double crochet, 1 2 and 3 right here, and slip stitch into the next square. Now from now on, all you need to do is to repeat the same pattern. Every new row you're going to start with chain 1 and slip 3 stitch and do the regular square, and you're going to finish every row into the second last square from the previous row and slip stitch into the last square from the previous row. Once you're done with that row, go ahead and chain 1, turn the work and do 3 slip stitch, and repeat the same process of decrease until you have total of 2 square left. Okay, so I'll meet you once you're done. Now once you're done decrease and you only have 2 square left, okay, so this is how it looks like, and you have 2 square right here. Now we're going to do the last decrease. So we're going to do the regular chain 1 and slip 3 stitch. Okay, so chain 1, turn the work, and now we're going to slip 3 stitch, 1 right here, 2, and the third slip stitch is at the chain 3 space. Okay, now we're going to do the last square, chain 3, 1 2 3, and we're going to make 3 double crochet, 1 2 and 3. Now we're going to slip stitch into this right here. Okay, so I'm just going to chain 1 to secure the stitches. So this is how the square looks like when it's done, 15 inches by 15 inches. Okay, so this is how the stitch looks like close up. I really love corner to corner crochet So now we're going to do decrease on the top right here. Okay, we're going to do the buttonhole and where we're going to put the button. So it's going to create like ruffle. So we're going to start at the corner right here, and so after you chain one, we're going to turn the work and slip 3 stitches all the way to the corner. So this is 1, 2, and the third slip stitch into this space right here and chain 1 to secure stitches. Okay, so now we're going to make 54 half double crochet all the way till this end. So starting right here, we already made chain 1 earlier, so now we're going to start the first half double crochet into this space right here. So this is 1, 2. So the half double crochet we're going to make in between 2 double crochet stitch. Okay, so now we're going to make 1 half double crochet between 2 squares, 1 half double crochet right there. Okay, so now put 2 half double crochet into this space right here, the top, 1, 2, and 1 half double crochet between 2 square, 1. Now we're going to make 2 half double crochet into the stitch. It's in between the double crochet stitch. Okay, so 1 and 2. Now we're going to make 1 half double crochet between 2 square. Okay, so it really doesn't matter where you want to place your half double crochet, as long as you get 54 half double crochet all the way till the end of the row. Okay, so the chain 1 does not count as the half double crochet stitch count. Okay, so go ahead and make 54 half double crochet all the way across the end, and I'll meet you once you're done. Okay, so once you're done with the 54 half double crochet across, okay, so this is how it looks like. So now this 54 half double crochet all the way till this end count as row 1. Now we're going to do row 2. So for row 2 we're going to start with we're going to start with chain 1, turn the work, and now for row 2 we're going to make 27 half double crochet decrease. Okay, so this is the first half double crochet decrease. So if you're not sure how to do half double crochet decrease, I'm going to show you. So yarn over, hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over, put the hook through the next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 5 loops on your crochet hook, yarn over and pull the yarn all through 5 loops. Okay, so that is the second decrease. Now this is third and 4. Now go ahead and decrease, make 27 half double crochet decrease all the way till the end, and I'll meet you once you're done. Okay, so once you crochet all the way till the end, as you can see, it started to decrease right here. This is how it looks like, the stitch. Okay, now we're going to start with row 3. For row 3 we're going to do decrease as well. So we're going to start with chain 1. Now turn the work, and we're going to make 13 half double crochet, 1, 3. Okay, so go ahead and make 13 half double crochet, and once you're done with 13 half double crochet you should have 1 stitch left. Okay, so go ahead, do the decrease, and I'll meet you once you're done. Okay, so this is decrease number 13. Now after you made 13 half double crochet decrease, as I say, you should have one stitch left, so go ahead and make one half double crochet into the last stitch. Okay, so for row 3 you should have total of 14 stitches. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so once done with row 3, now we're going to do row 4. So for row 4 we're going to do decrease as well. Start with chain 1. So we're going to do decrease only at the row 4 both ends. So this is the first decrease right here. First half double crochet decrease. Next we're going to make 9 half double crochet. Now go ahead and make 9 half double crochet, and I'll meet you once you're done with the 9 half double crochet. Okay, so once you made 9 half double crochet right here, now we're going to do the second decrease into the next 2 stitch. Okay, so this is the second decrease. Now we're going to make 1 half double crochet into the last stitch right here. Okay, so for row 4 you should have total of 12 stitches. Okay, so now let's start with row 5. For row 5 we're going to start with chain 1 and turn the work. So for row 5 we're going to make 2 decrease as well, and we're going to do decrease at both ends, right here and right here. Okay, so let's do the first half double crochet decrease into the next 2 stitch. Now we're going to make 7 half double crochet stitch. Okay, 7 half double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now we're going to make the second half double crochet decrease into the next 2 stitch. Okay, so this is the second decrease. So lastly we're going to make 1 half double crochet into the last stitch. So for row 5 you should have total of 10 stitches. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Now let's start with row 6. So we chain 1, and for row 6 we're going to make 2 decrease as well at both ends. And start with chain 1. So we already did chain 1. Now we're going to do decrease, half double crochet decrease into the next 2 stitch. Now we're going to make 5 half double crochet. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next we're going to make the second decrease into the next 2 stitch. Okay, so once you're done with the decrease, next we're going to make 1 half double crochet into the last stitch. Okay, so this is the last decrease for row 6. You should have total of 8 stitches. Okay, so this is how it looks like, as you can see. Now for row 7 until row 12, every row you're going to start with chain 1, turn the work, and make 8 half double crochet all the way till the end. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so continue every row, start with chain 1 and turn the work around and make 8 half double crochet. Repeat the same chain 1, 8 half double crochet until you reach row 12. Okay, so after we're done with row 12, I'm going to show you how to do the buttonhole. Okay, so go ahead and finish up until row 12. Every row start with chain 1 and make 8 half double crochet. Okay, so once you crochet up to row 12, now this is how it looks like. Next, I'm going to show you how to do the buttonhole. Now we're going to start with chain 1, turn the work, and we're going to make 3 half double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to skip 2 stitch, 1, 2 right here, and we're going to make 3 half double crochet after the skip stitch. So this is 1, 2, and 3. So this is done with row 13. So for the next 3 row, we're going to start with chain 1 and make 8 half double crochet. So for row 14, we're going to make 1 half double crochet into the first stitch, 1 half double crochet second stitch. So the third stitch is going to be right here, the fourth stitch right here. This is the chain 2 where we made earlier at the previous row. It's going to be a little bit tight, so this is 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so for row 15, we're going to start with chain 1, turn the work, and make 8 half double crochet as well. Okay, now we're done with row 15. Next, row 16, start with chain 1 and make 8 half double crochet as well. Okay, so done with row 16, the last row. Now go ahead and chain 1, the secure stitches, and cut the yarn. Just cut enough for you to weave in ends. Okay, so next I'm going to show you where to place the buttonhole. You're going to place it just right here where we did the last decrease, or it really doesn't matter where you want to put it, but for this tutorial I'm going to put the button at the last decrease right here, which is at row 6. Okay, go ahead and sew in the button and weave in all ends, and I'll meet you once you're done. Okay, so once you're done, this is how it looks like. Okay, it is a very easy 15 inches corner to corner hand towel. I do hope you find this tutorial easy to follow. If you have any question, leave your question at the comment section down below. I will try my very best to reply. Okay, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, do consider subscribe. That way you won't miss any of my future upload. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, share this video with your fellow crochet friends, and also don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so for now, thank you for watching. Take care and God bless. Bye.